guys, how are you doing? Hope you're well. Hope you've had a great weekend. Today I want to talk to you all about some products which were quite surprisingly good and they were affordable too. So yeah, I didn't really know what to title this, so whatever I've titled it, you would have obviously seen it already. I just was thinking and looking in my collection and was like, these were products that stood out to me because I was quite surprised with how well they worked. Definitely subscribe to my channel if you like this kind of video. Share this video, comment down below as well. What are some of your surprisingly good, affordable beauty products? And yeah, let's get sharing. So I've got a few products here to talk about. I've got quite a few lip products and I've just got some really interesting stuff here, so let's get into it. Now this is by Kiko. It's their Kiko eyeshadow. What is it? The water eyeshadow. But the reason I'm going to mention this one is because I know everyone was talking about the Kiko, was it 205 or 203 eyeshadow in the water eyeshadow, but I bought it and I tried it and I was like, yeah, this doesn't work for me, this won't work for me, this is too light. It's supposed to be a dupe for Laura Geller Gilded Honey, I think, highlighter or something like that, or Whisper of Guilt by MAC. There was a time it was so difficult to find this eyeshadow because everyone was buying it. Recently I went into Kiko and they were doing a sale and I was just like, okay, let me see if they have one of these water shadows that would work well for my skin tone, and I came across this one, and this is 235, same shadow formula. I just thought it looked amazing. I'm going to put it on in this video for you, but this is what it looks like. Can you see that? This works so much nicer on my skin tone than the 205 or 203, whatever it was, because this is warmer. This is definitely more for my skin tone. Now this is an eyeshadow, it's not a highlighter, but you know, you can use it as a highlighter, but it just gives like this nice bronzy tone. Can you see that? And it just works really, really well on the skin, and it gives you this intense glow. Even just holding it, it just looks so good. And look at it on my hand, amazing. I think I got it in the sale for like £6 something. I think it's about £8 something, but definitely worth it. This is the Barry M Flawless Color Correcting Wand in the shade orange or peach or whatever kind of color this is. I guess this is orange. This one is specifically for medium to dark skin tones, and I was quite surprised by how deep this actually was. Let's face it, Barry M came out with a whole range of these corrector wands and they tried to promote it with darker skin tone people, all the lighter shades, and I was a bit like, yeah, but that's not going to work on us, you know. And then they came out with this darker one and it just works so much better. It's very, very pigmented and it blends into the skin quite well. It's not too drying, so you can actually work it into the skin, but then it gives you like this matte finish, so it's not oily or anything. So I just think these work really, really well, and they're very affordable too. And yeah, I like the fact that they're really thinking about what colors will suit darker skin tones. So very impressed, very surprised by that, and yeah, I like it. Shadows. I came across these recently. These are Maybelline eyeshadows and I bought like 3 of them, I think. I've been using these on and off recently and I was really, really impressed. These are very, very pigmented. They're single eyeshadow pans. I'm sure you can depot these as well. I was just really impressed with how pigmented these shadows actually are. Can you see that? That's just one swipe. This shade that I've got here is Nude Glow number 40. To be honest, I'm sure you can even use these as highlighters as well. They're really affordable as well. I think they're around like £4. I think the metallic ones are probably the better ones. This one's called Gold Crush and you can see it's a beautiful gold color. Applied with your finger as well. They work so nice. So definitely recommend them. Definitely try picking them up. You can get these in like Superdrugs or Boots, wherever. I did pick up one of the matte shades because I just wanted to test out what a matte shade would be like, and I picked up this color here, which is Pure Teal, because I thought it looked really, really decent. I could have used this today actually. I would say that the mattes aren't as pigmented as the metallic shades, but still looks really, really decent. First, this is by Primark and it's the matte liquid lipstick, and I was so surprised by how well this worked. I think I've worn this in a video before. This is the shade, I don't know, is it chocolate or something? Okay, so that's annoying because they've taken, like, the shade isn't actually on the packaging, but I've thrown away the box. I think I threw away the lip liner. It's basically their new lip kits that they came out with, but I didn't use the lip pencil, but the actual liquid lipstick itself really surprised me. This is the darkest one they do, I think, so I think it's the shade Chocolate, but that's it there. Now guys, when I say this is very, very comfortable on the lips, I'm not even lying. These are super, super wearable, super comfortable. It didn't transfer all day. I mean, these are matte liquid lipsticks, so you know, it shouldn't really transfer, but in terms of feeling tacky or sticky, it didn't feel that way on me. It just looked really, really good all day. It felt so lightweight that I actually forgot I was wearing it. Like, it does have that slight powdery finish to it, but apart from that, like, no issues with this whatsoever. And it's got a 24-month shelf life on this, which I think is amazing. And I think these are only like £2 something or £3, like really affordable lip products. So definitely if you're looking for a good matte liquid lipstick and you're not one that's really into them, then I would say try this one out because it's cheap and it's very lightweight on the lips. So yeah, really like that. And these are the Rimmel Stay Matte liquid lipsticks. I did do a whole lip swatch video on this, which I'll link in this video for you. When it comes to the drugstore and matte liquid lipsticks, you don't really see them do a lot of the really drying matte liquid lipsticks. They tend to say matte liquid lipsticks and then they're not, they're like glosses. So that's why I'm putting it in this video, because it was very surprising to me that this actually was matte. And these are, again, very lightweight, very comfortable. I found that I could wear these all day, and actually they're really comfortable to wear, and when they do fade, they fade nicely on the lips. And I found that I could actually layer these as well throughout the day, and I didn't find any issues with them. So yeah, I really recommend this. This is one of my favorite colors. This one is Mocha. I do have a couple other favorites, but I just picked up Mocha for now to show you. I really like wearing Mocha with a brown lip liner, because I think it works really, really nice like that. It's a really good nude color, but I just really enjoy it, and I just thought I would mention this to you because, again, these are very affordable, and I think they're around £6.99 or something. But these are Nicka K matte liquid lipsticks. I picked up 2 of these. This one is the shade Cocoa Bean, which is a stunning, it's like a dark brown burnt orange kind of shade. It's beautiful shade. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous shade. I saw these quite surprisingly in a what you might call a beauty supply store in America, just a regular hair shop in the UK, and I was like, oh, they sell Nicka K. I've heard of Nicka K, I just never tried out any of the Nicka K products before, and I used this color and I was just like, wow, this is actually really, really good. It feels very lightweight. It has a slight, very slight tackiness to it, but it's very comfortable. It wore very well all day. It lasted the whole day. It faded slightly towards the end of the day, but through eating, drinking, whatever, it lasted, and I didn't need to like worry about it. It smells so nice. It smells very sweet. I love the smell of this, and yeah, I just really, really liked it, and it was very affordable. I mean, I picked mine up in a hair shop, so I think the prices may change depending which shop you go into, but it's really affordable. But the shade that I've actually just worn is the Cocoa Bean shade, and that's that there. And then the other shade that I picked up, which I haven't actually worn yet, is this like dark purple shade. It had some really interesting shades. I like blue and all this sort of stuff, but I knew I wasn't gonna wear that. But this purple shade as well looks really, really nice. So another lip product which I wanted to quickly mention are these. These are the L'Oreal Infallible Longwear Lip Liners. It reminds me a lot of the Colourpop lip liners, which you guys know I love. The shade that I've actually been really enjoying is this shade here called Stripped Brown. It's a really good brown lip pencil. Not too dark, but quite warm and like an everyday lip pencil. You can definitely wear these all over your lips and just wear them as a lipstick because they're very creamy, like crayon type pencils. Yeah, I really, really like them. I love the fact that the drugstore now has these types of pencils. I mean, I'm sure they did have them before. I think like Rimmel had them and stuff, but I love these kind of crayon type lip liners because I think they last really well on me. But once it sets, it doesn't budge and it lasts quite a long time. So yeah, recommend those as well. Now back to Nicka K. So I also picked up this palette from the hair shop, and this one is a Nicka K what was it, 23 perfect 23 matte colors, it says on there. And again, it's by Nicka, as you can see there. And this is what I'm using on my eyes today, and these are all matte eyeshadows. But guys, these are really decent eyeshadows. Like, the quality of these are actually really good. I think I paid about £7 for this in the store, in the hair shop. This has really good transition colors for my darker skin tones, and this yellow shade, I've put this all over the lid, and it just gives a really nice like pop of color, but not too harsh, if that makes sense. And then I've just used some of these like darker, warmer tones in my crease and transition area. I love the eye look. It's such a natural eye look. I could definitely use this and wear this every day. I think this is a good palette, and it doesn't kick up a lot of kickback in the palette, in the pan as well. So I just realized that at the back of the palette, it actually tells you which ones are eyeshadows and which ones are blusher shades. I wouldn't use any of these as blushers because first of all, the pans are very small, but it says that these 4 here, these bright 4, are blusher shades. But I will just swatch some of these for you so you can kind of see. They don't swatch the best. I'm not even going to bother pretending that that's a good swatch, because they don't swatch the best. But when you actually use them on the eyes, they work really well. So the last product I want to talk about, this is a pigment, and this is by Cassie Lomas, I believe, who's a makeup artist, and she collaborated with B Cosmetics. And I saw this and I was like, okay, this looks really interesting. I think I got this in the launch party they did, but I did see it and I did try it out, but it was laying around and stuff, but I was really intrigued by it. And I'm not really one to like pigments and things like that, so I don't know why I was drawn to it so much. But oh my gosh guys, when I actually used this, I used it as a highlighter. Can you see that? It's like a goldy bronze kind of highlight pigment color. It's a stunning color, and it just melts into the skin so nicely. Like, there's no glitter particles in this or anything. It just works so beautifully in the skin. You can use it as eyeshadow, highlight, whatever, inner corner highlight, whatever you want to use it as, but it blends in so beautifully. I think these are around £8 or something. Okay guys, so that was it. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Let me know what some of your surprisingly good affordable products have been. You know, where did you pick them up, where did you find it? And let us know down below, and if I can find it, I will try and hunt it down. But thanks so much for watching guys, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Take care, see you soon, bye.